I have recently come to find out that I am a certified fighter pilot genius, and I am going to teach you everything you need to know to be an absolute menace in the sky. Now look, all the pros out there will tell you that you need to make your game look like absolute garbage by turning the graphics to 0, inverting all your controls, and turning your keyboard upside down until the game feels more upside down than Stranger Things. There is no need for complicated maneuvers, precise speed control, or anything the pros make seem easy but is actually super complicated and difficult to master. This is not one of those try-hard guides. I'm here to show you that you already have everything you need to be a god in the cockpit. It's not about the settings, it's about heart, believing in yourself, and a little bit of simple tactics. You go ahead and crank the graphics up to as much as your poor computer from last decade can handle, and set the audio to war tapes or more. I mean, look at these visuals. Let's start with the airplane. As the noob you are, use the fighter jet. It is the coolest and most fun. Its arsenal is as follows. Main gun. Air-to-air missiles. Flare. Bombs. And fake radar. Okay, cut the music. The main gun, it is high skill. Difficult to use, and you will probably miss 90% of the time, even though Silk makes it look like it is guided missiles. Trust me, it is not. But when it hits, it will feel like when you kissed a girl for the first time. A confusing, sweaty, adrenaline-fueled mess that will seem better than it was when you think back on it. Try to lead your shot a little. Lock on missiles. These are super rad and easy. If the beep is solid, click the button and let the missile do the rest, giving you time to try to figure out why your wife is angry with you. If you want to be real fancy with them, shoot one of your 2 missiles and let the enemy flare, and then follow up with a second round of missiles. Sometime the missile even have time to reload one before you are ready to shoot again, leaving you with 2 missiles ready and your enemy without flares. The bombs, practically useless. Much like an IPA, they are never what you actually want or need to use, but sometimes it's the only thing that's available. But just like IPAs, when you have 4 of them, and learn to account for the delay before they start dropping, they can do some serious work. So good luck with those. Flares. They can't kill anyone, but you are dead without them. Plus, let's be real, they sound and look super exciting. They really add to the vibe when you're almost being shot down. Do not flare too soon. It will get you killed. If you are out of flares, try to retreat to your home base. The AA will take care of the missiles chasing you. And if you are really far from home, activate afterburners and skim the grass. It will make the missiles miss you. Last but not least, the largest weapon in the arsenal, your huge-ass balls. Your team gets 1 jet. Just 1. And while 63 other players are staring at that spawn screen, too scared to click on the jet icon, you stepped up. You dared to be the pilot. You're the one flying, and with 100% chance of being the most badass person in the lobby, just for trying. Embrace the heat, Maverick. You've already won just by showing up. Let's start with some quick tips to help you survive before we get started on tactics. The radar, even though listed as equipment, it actually does not do anything. Ignore it. Get a huge-ass mouse pad, the biggest you can find. It makes these jets surprisingly nimble. Or try mastering turning with spacebar, but, let's face it, we are all over 30 and don't have time to practice for hours in some jet training program. We are just trying to get some fast and satisfying kills. Key bindings. Unbind eject for me. I've lost more jets trying to flare, and instead fat-fingering the eject key than I would like to admit. While on the subject of flaring, change flare away from 3. I have flared my fair share when trying to change weapons. It is a very dangerous move. Alright, tactics. Let's start with choosing your fights. You win the most fight by choosing the ones you can win. Speed is life. Keep your speed high. You turn faster when you're slow, but when you are going into an engagement, you want high-speed entry, high-speed exit. Stay in the danger zone for as little time as possible. This means you fight from your side of the map. Chasing a target too far into enemy territory might work once, but usually, it's just a one-way ticket to the respawn screen. Stay safe, don't get greedy, instead use free look and observe the scene from your side of the map and choose your target. Then set up for engagement. Try to engage crosswise over the map instead of along the length of it, since this minimizes your time exposed to ground-to-air missiles. One of the most adrenaline-filled and satisfying maneuvers is what I call the merger. This is when you merge your flight path with the enemies in opposite direction. You can do it head-on if you have that type of vibe, but I would recommend doing it at an angle, either from below or from the side. Fire your missiles as late as possible to give them minimum time to react. The vertical advantage, something that seems overlooked. Most people are flying in a semi-fixed horizontal plane. If you stay extremely low or extremely high, you'll spot the enemy before they spot you while being out of reach for lock-on. That way you can easily take the initiative. And lastly, do not fly directly over tanks. Some have guided missiles, others have tow missiles, and there is always that one trick shot expert in the lobby trying to record an epic clip. We don't need that type of trouble. Alright, look. At the end of the day, it's not about the plane, it's about the pilot. With those huge-ass balls and enough heart to actually pump blood to them, and these easy tactics, you are going to be a real threat. Your ego can now write checks, your skill level finally learned how to cash. So get out there, Maverick. Fly too close to the sun, buzz the tower, and make your team wonder, who is that guy that almost never crashes into the ground by accident? I am sure glad he is in the jet and not some idiot. And if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching.